Kiss My Comics. I'm your host, Captain Danny. This is John Henry.
At this point, I have been awake for 32 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. And I went to a birthday party tonight and had a few beers. So comic books this week. We got some new ones. And we are going to get through them, and we're going to talk about them, and we're going to be best friends, and you're going to subscribe to us, and you're going to comment, and it's going to be rad, right?
Solid.
Solid. Didn't use the word awesome. Anyone notice that? How awesome is that? Okay, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 15 is what we're on right now. We got 2 new family members at this point. She has a new toy involved. The person who... So I always thought who gave her bracelets was Zeus, which it was, but Zeus isn't the one who made them, apparently. And so the guy who made her bracelets, or Defender Blabadoos, he has a little, he does a little twerk on him, makes him even cooler, and it's like, surprise! But I'm not telling you what it is, you're just going to have to find out for yourself. That woman! You think Wonder Woman's in this? Not this issue, biatches. This is all about this cop lady, and she's like, I have a vision, and labadoo. But equally as poetic as all of the other books are, very poetic, very well written. I'm not really sure where they're going with it at this angle. Like, Medusa's still taking over and everything, and it's like, what is Medusa gonna do with all the little kids? Medusa's got kids in chains, and it's like,
Death of the Family, Nightwing, more of the Joker, messing with everybody's heads, screwing with Dick Grayson, and his little tart of a girlfriend.
Tard?
Tart.
Oh.
Tart, strumpet.
Okay, tart.
Tart, strumpet, harlot. Old-timey wench words. Avengers 2, if you'll remember, Mars is being terraformed, and these old school gods are there trying to transform Earth. And it's all about all the new Avengers worldwide amassing together and beaming to Mars. Avengers Arena, number 2, a bunch of young teenagers stuck in murder world.
Woo!
More of them die.
Who knew?
And it's pretty cool. Adolescent superhero genocide. And it has a little teenage girl Deathlock. Deathlock. Cyborg zombie guy.
Sick. So finally Star Trek Doctor Who came out again. It's like been so long I kind of forgot what happened. And this one was really fun. So they finally defeated the Cybermen and the Borgs, but then the Borgs obviously are like, oh, by the way, we totally need your TARDIS. And it was like, we're gonna leave here. And Jean-Luc's like, oh, we don't meet again. Anyway, it was rad. It was really good. There's some really scary moments in there, so you're gonna be on the edge of your seat. Worf is like, he had a team, and then Doctor Who had a team, and Worf rules as always.
Can't you do a better Patrick Stewart than that?
No, I like to do everything in bra voice, like, like I'm Patrick Stewart, dude.
More all-new X-Men, number 4. Teenage X-Men beamed to the present, and Cyclops is tripping out because Jean Grey's alive again, and like totally like 18 all over again.
What?
And the old school X-Men are like, what's the deal? Cyclops is a murderer and Magneto's a pussy. I don't get what's going on. And other people are still dying, and other people are still running away, and everyone else is mad. Number 2 of Cable and X-Force. Cable gets brain surgery and just walks away from me. He's like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I'm dying, but it's cool, but I'm fine. I gotta go fight these, like, cybernetic, digital, virus beings. And, yeah, and the story is moving forward as well. And, yeah, it's more of like, Cable just wants to be a dad, but he still has to save the world. And he's probably going to die, but it's just one last time. And he just wanted to be a dad, and his daughter's pissed off.
Thor! Alright, here we go. Everyone knows that it's a good story. And he's just kicking some butt, and he's doing a lot of research right now, a lot of backstory. You have to read it to keep up with it, and Thor's awesome. He's like, oh, let me go to the library. And oh my god, there's all these missing gods and no one gave a shit? What? And then the guy, the librarian, is like, I hope you die next. But Thor's not even paying attention, and it was funny.
Go again.
Okay, great. Lock and Key. Okay, Lock and Key, you guys. This, if you're keeping up right now and you're all caught up and you're on this is issue 2 of the Omega right now. I teared up. There's one of the main characters that you've met, probably volume 1, and it's all about him. And no spoiler alerts, but this is hot shit right now. This is amazing. This is legit. Do you want me to keep going?
No, I can. Hey, fingertips.
I'm a little sorry.
I have to preserve these forever. Finally, new Hellboy. Couple weeks late, but I got my hands on the last copy they had.
Variant cover!
Hellboy in Hell, #1, finally. In case you haven't been keeping up. Hellboy's dead. Mm-hmm. He got killed off after finding out that he's the male descendant of King Arthur, the rightful ruler of the British throne. And, yeah, he's dead, and he goes to hell. And he is hanging out with Edward Grey, the witch finder, who was the old school occult detective in the Victorian era for the Queen, who is somehow still alive like 150 years later, walking around like super creepy. But he goes to hell to save Hellboy, who is getting his ass kicked as soon as he gets there. Of course, story of his life. But allegedly there's going to be a lot of big things. Like this is the thing that Hellboy's been building up to for 18 years.
Because now the possibilities are endless. Like
they're starting the end of the chapter, like the final chapter.
And it's going to be extreme.
Yep. Love me some Hellboy. Okay.
Alright, Hawkeye! Okay, so we found out what was going on with the tape, and it was like, at first it was like, yeah, I assumed he did kill somebody on the tape, and then it was like, oh, spoiler alert. So that ended, and it was like, okay, great. This is issue 6 right now, and don't forget about the Sandy issue, which I forget which issue it is, but go to the website, kissmycomics.com, and go to the community page, because the writer of Hawkeye, Matt Fraction, is doing a charity event, and read all about it. So this one is, this story in this one isn't so deep or awesome. This story is all about getting to know Hawkeye as just a dude, and it was pretty sweet and emotional, and I'm kind of falling in love with Hawkeye, I gotta admit it. And I know John, he was just the other day like, why Hawkeye? I don't get it. And it's kind of the Batman syndrome. Like, take away all Batman's money, and he still just wants to be this superhero, and it just tears your heart apart because he's such a good person. It's like, how are you that good? In this issue, he actually he tries to save one of the ninjas that are trying to kill him. He is like, okay, screw everybody, I need to be meaner. And there's this ninja hanging on for his life, and he's like, screw it, give me your hand. And it's just like, you're so sweet, Hawkeye.
This ain't no Captain Save a Ninja.
The ninja didn't take his hand and fell to his death. Spoiler alert!
Honorable.
Lame.
Matt Fraction cannot be his real name. That's like a drum and bass DJ.
That does sound too cool.
Matt Fraction!
He's also...
Matt Fraction! On the bike! Like, you know.
He also is writing the Fantastic Four and FF right now, too. FYI.
Cool. Next this is something very, very cool. Everyone knows that Django and Shane is coming out Christmas Day. That, of course, being the new Tarantino film, which you're going to go see. Why? Because Tarantino always succeeds, and all his movies are amazing. So, basically, this is the original first draft of the screenplay by Tarantino. The whole series will be. So, he talks about how his movies are usually, like, half or, like, 2/3 of his original script, because it's always way too long because he has too much cool shit and he has to cut it all down. But the whole series is going to be the unedited screenplay for the movie. So, of course, you're going to love the movie. Everyone should be reading this because you're going to get the actual full version of his vision for his film. And it's really good. First issue just came out, so I now have a preview into the first 10 minutes of the movie. And I love the Jew Hunter's character.
Jew Hunter?
The guy, the Jew Hunter in Inglourious Bastards, the same Christoph Waltz or whatever.
Okay.
His character's awesome! He's so hard! Oh!
Hard?
Yeah, he's a hard man. Not like wieners.
Wieners! Hey, Witch Doctor, yo, this is number 2. Number 1 and 2 is so freaking good! It's like... I know this is their second run. This is going to be volume 2, so they need any backup, and they can just get straight into the good story, and it is awesome. He's so neurotic and so crazy, and he's got that level-headed guy. It's just like they are using a formula here, but it's strong and it's rock solid, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving Witch Doctor. Thanks, guys.
And finally, on this week's John Henry's Why Don't You Love This Book Yet? Cowboy Ninja Viking. I'll say it again. Cowboy Ninja Viking.
Cowboy Ninja Viking.
Cowboy Ninja Viking is the story of a group of individuals who all have 3 split personalities.
Wow.
And each personality is trained to be an assassin. And they're all part of this big, like, you know, secret government, like, assassin training thing. But they're all nuts. All completely nuts, schizophrenic. It's really cool. All the characters, all the speech bubbles, like, indicate which one of his personalities is talking. Like, if it's the Viking, it'll have an axe, like, in the speech bubble, or a katana, or a revolver. And so every character is actually 3 characters, and none of them get along ever. And they're all assassins.
Wow.
And they're trying to, like, you know, find the man who, like, trained them, and, like, still going on their own, like, rogue missions, and trying to screw somebody over. I don't know. It's been a couple months since I read the last one, but it's very good. It's very fun. The art is a little rough, but it's still quite good. It's a very good time. It's just the best idea for, like, let's just squeeze all these badass words together and make a great idea. It's very, very fun. And that is all I have for this week.
Thank you, John Henry.
You're welcome.
that was very good. Also, we need your support, people. Fucking subscribe.
It's okay. It's fine. We're adults. Bug your friends. You might have liked us. Bug your friends to like us.
Please. KissMyComics.com. Woo woo.
Okay. See you guys next week.